All right, thanks for joining us on Valley News Live. First Alert Weather Days. Now through Friday, we have new information coming in. That's what I was gathering together at the old weather desk. Well, we got dangerous travel conditions ensuing, and now we got an update for you. We've got a Christmas clipper coming as well. We'll have updates on all of that. Let's start with what's going on right now in the road reports. This just in. No travel advisories here in the areas you see in purple. Most of South Dakota and most of central and eastern North Dakota. Roads in red here are closed. It looks like now that the stretch of I-94 that is closed extends from Jamestown to the Montana border now. I'll repeat that, Jamestown to the Montana border now closed due to wind. It looks pink there, but the update's just coming in. Now, roads are reported to be normal, as we mentioned earlier, across Minnesota, but normal weather like this is very icy in places. So tonight, blizzard conditions will ensue and even spread into the valley. As it does so, we'll have that Arctic cold and danger there. Tonight's winds gusting 40 miles per hour and over in places, particularly west, and life-threatening wind chills. That continues on Friday, but the big difference is the winds increase, and they will be strongest right here as we go through our Friday. Midday, it looks like. More on that in a second. Now, Christmas Eve, the strongest of the wind shifts off to the east. We'll start to see some quieting, albeit very cold weather, enter from the west. Then a Christmas Day clipper winds up and splashes through the area with another round of snow and wind. And we're going to go over all of it right here. The green arrows, gusts over 30. Yellow arrows, gusts over 40. So the strongest winds are out to the west this evening. Not much changes. But as we go through the overnight, watch the yellow arrows spread here. So by daybreak, we're going to have wind gusts of around 40 miles per hour, blowing, drifting snow, zero visibility, particularly in open country when you get outside of the city limits here. So watch for that. Temperatures 5 to 15 below, but wind chills 35 to 50 below out west. And it'll be cold out east as well. Brutal cold. Now, as we go through the day, check out these wind arrows becoming orange. Well, those are gusts over 40 miles per hour and possibly over 50 miles per hour briefly and at times. So the strongest of the winds will be taking hold as we go through midday. And again, terrible travel conditions across our entire area, including portions of western Minnesota. Now, as we go through the afternoon hours, the wind arrows start to become green. The wind decreases a little bit, and look out to the west. Wind speeds 15 to 25 miles per hour, but temperatures dropping like a 2-ton heavy thing out there behind the storm system. Regional impacts will continue. Now tonight we have we have rain and snow spreading from the Great Lakes straight south into Atlanta, Georgia. Look at the snow. It's happening in Arkansas. Just heard from some of my friends down there in Arkansas. They got some snow in Pine Bluff. That winds through Georgia and spreads up into the northeastern United States as we go through the day on Friday. That will impact air travel from Cincinnati through Pennsylvania, upstate New York, and all the way through the Great Lakes, including Chicago and Detroit and Minneapolis and Green Bay. Now, as we go through the day on Saturday, the storm continues to spin, but we'll get a little bit of a break, albeit very cold break indeed. So let's take a look at those impacts. A lot of snow in the Great Lakes region, and the plus sign is there because enhancements due to those Great Lakes can create ridiculous snowfall amounts, particularly over a slow mover like this one. For us, we're done with the snowfall, but not the blowing winds. Gusts to 29. It feels like 34 below at Hector, even though the thermometer in your car says it's 10 below, 31 below. Your wind chill in Grand Forks right now. Here's a look at the latest radar, fitting pretty good with the model we just showed you up the UP of Michigan, all the way down into Memphis, Tennessee, and southern Arkansas. We have snow right now. Heaviest snow there by Fort Wayne, as we mentioned earlier. Look at the cold air. We have wind chill warnings as far south as Brownsville, Texas, and Houston. Now, the threshold for what's wind chilly and cold and dangerous and life-threatening cold changes as you go south, as you know. But this cold air is impacting weather for most of the nation. Check out Hutch's white line. That's the freezing line. It's almost into the Gulf of Mexico. Here's Hutch's 0-degree line. That's following suit, heading south tonight. All right, here's a look at your wind chill warning west, including the valley and southern Minnesota. Wind chill advisory east. Wind chills could reach 45 to 60 below for many in our area overnight. And we're all talking about the pink area here, blizzard warning, winter storm warning in red around the Great Lakes region. As we take a look at temperatures, 10 to 20 below currently. Factor in the winds. We have the coldest wind chills near 50 below out west. The wind speeds that they're seeing out there now, gusts to 50 miles per hour, will be spreading our way through tomorrow. So dangerous wind chill all day long. Blowing snow, zero visibility, and terrible travel. Stay home if you can, if you must. Pack a survival kit that can keep you warm if you become stranded by roadside, and something that can keep you warm if your motor dies in that situation as well. Morning temperatures teens below with wind chills 40 to 50 below for a few, particularly west. All day, increasing wind, terrible travel. Have that Valley News Live weather app handy. Let's look at Christmas Day. After a break, it'll be cold, but we'll get this Alberta Clipper straight out of Calgary making its way through. Measurable snow, it looks like the tune of 1 to 5 inches, depending on the exact track, which could shift a little bit. We'll keep you posted. So Christmas morning, it looks very cold, but then a warming trend as that Clipper moves through after your first alert weather day to close out the work week. Next week, it looks warmer, but looks can be deceiving. As you know, Mike, we'll have that frozen tundra, south air from the south, with more moisture, means we could have some foggy days next week. We'll keep our eyes on that risk.
And I hope everybody that's traveling to try and find their holiday destination gets there safely.
Yes, that would be one.
Thanks. Next on Valley News Live at 5, details on a recall involving children's weighted blankets.